Hey there, it's Rachel from All About Planners. In this video I'm doing a review of the Live Well weekly planner. So I previously did a review of the daily planner, which I'll include the link to in the description box below. Alright, so full disclaimer, I did receive this planner for free in exchange for this review, but I was going to get it anyway because I do really like the layout. It's different page size, it's different to the typical planner that I've just seen so many of. The overdone vertical 3 sections per day. I'm over it. I wanted something different, and then I found this one. So let's take a closer look. So it is about 5.75 inches wide and 8.5 inches high. So it's a portable planner, smaller than the usual 7 by 9 inch that most planners seem to be. So you could take this one with you. It's also quite thin, so it's only about I'd say 1.5 centimeters wide. It's got these really nice gold corners to prevent wear and tear. The cover it's not like a hard cover, like it's sturdy, but it feels soft, kind of like leather. Not really sure how to describe it, but I like it. Now, I don't normally go for book-bound planners. I really hate when they don't lay flat because the spine, it doesn't have a coil. However, this one, when I've been trying it, it has actually laid flat, which is great. So let's have a look inside. So we've got the usual This Belongs To page. You've got dates at a glance for 4 years, same as the daily planner in terms of these front pages with the goal setting. Again, that link will be in the description box below. I'm someone that doesn't normally go for a vertical weekly planner, and the layout of that daily planner from this same company, I'm actually going to convert it into a weekly spread. So if you want to have a look at that video, link will be below. Alright, so we've got some nice quotes, line writing face. Sorry, I kind of flicked through those and didn't really mention anything. It's basically the goal setting pages, same ones as the other planner. Okay, and then we've got the monthly calendar, which is again the same format as the daily. So it starts on a Sunday, ends on a Saturday. Now the weekly spread, I'll just point out, starts on a Monday. If you're like me and prefer when they're consistent, this planner unfortunately does not keep them consistent. The other thing which you probably noticed, no dates. Absolutely love undated planners. You can start using them anytime. You can stop, you can go use another planner, then you can come back and use this one. You can pick whichever planner is right for what you're doing that week. So sometimes you might want more checklist space, sometimes you might want more daily planning space, etc. So really love undated planners. I feel like they're much better value for money, and both of the Live Well, the daily and the weekly, are undated. So you've got the month of section where you can fill that in, so start it whenever you like. And then you've got the goals and notes, which is lined sidebar, very handy. This space down the bottom here, which you can do whatever you like with. It gives you some suggestions, and really like this little waves graphic at the bottom to keep with the ocean theme. And it's also got that nice whale on the front cover as well. So we have all of the monthly calendars at the front of the planner, which I much prefer. I don't know why more planners don't do it. Also these brain dump and quote pages in between each month. Much prefer when they're at the front of the planner, because then I can keep all the months together and then keep all the weeks together, and you don't get that awkward thing where you've got half of the previous month. Like if the week finishes on a Wednesday, you don't have half on the previous month and then half on the next month. Like it all keeps it all together. So much prefer when they do it like that. I wish more planners did that. The other thing that I should point out is that it has a built-in pen loop, super handy, and 3 built-in ribbon bookmarks. So you could track the monthly page, your weekly, and then also a notes page at the back. Most planners only include 2, so really like that there's 3, and they're different colors as well. Okay, so let's go flick through to lots of these quote pages. Going to the weekly spread. So vertical, super functional, different to your normal. We have the thankful for section up the top, the today's priorities with top 3. Really love top 3. I always do a top 3. This one's already got it built in. Tick tick tick. Schedule starts at 6 a.m. and at 8 p.m. The daily planner starts at 6 and ends at 9. So if you're interested in that one, just do a quick click here. Starts at 6, ends at 9. If you're curious about that one, again, link will be below. Okay, and then we go into, we've got that for the whole week. We've got the sidebar, same format as your monthly calendar with your goals and notes. And then down the bottom here, something different that most planners don't include. This one is very, keeps you accountable to your goals. It's got your countdown to your goal date, which I wish more planners would include goal setting stuff like that, because unless I have a due date, nothing gets done. I just sort of Like, I do part of it, but I never quite finish it. You know how you get it to 80% and you just got to finish it and you're just like, oh, I kind of don't want to. But if you have a countdown or a set date, I find that I'm more motivated to finish it. We've got the notes taking space, where you can use it in other ways. I've got a few suggestions there at the bottom. And then habit trackers. Love habit trackers. Always do habit trackers. This one has it built in, so you don't have to waste time ruling it up. It's already there for you. This space here, I'll admit it is kind of narrow because the page size is small. The writing space is small in terms of line spacing. It's you're gonna have to write pretty tiny. You've only got about 1/2 centimeter, not quite, in terms of line spacing. And then for the habit space, oops, dropping the ruler, is only about 2.5 centimeters. So if I do end up using this weekly spread, what I'm going to do is get a sticky note, and then I'm going to put numbers, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the sticky note, number 1 will be, you know, habit, could be yoga. Habit number 2 is take your vitamins, that kind of thing. So that's what I usually do when planners like these maybe don't have quite enough space, as a workaround, because, I mean, smaller is more portable, but then it also restricts what you can fit in the actual planner itself. So just a tip if you're of a similar mindset and you write a bit big. Okay, so let's keep going. At the back, you've got lots of these note-taking spaces. So the line spacing is quite a bit wider. As you can see, I do actually prefer the wider one, even though you can fit less on the page. I guess that would be my only con about this planner, would be the line spacing. So I'll be doing a pen test. If you're interested to know which pens write best, which ones maybe to avoid if there's any bleed through, ghosting, link will be in the description box below. Then at the very back, we have a built-in pocket folder, which is super roomy, and then the elastic band to keep everything closed, or if you want to keep your sticky notes with you, that I mentioned before, you can tuck them under this elastic band and then close the planner. That's what I sometimes do with these book-bound ones, rather than the usual way to use the elastic, which is around the front of the planner. It's kind of awkward to do this one-handed, but I'm sure you get the drift anyway. You know how you put it over like that? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so I hope you found this review helpful. I'll have the link to the pen test and the photos, etc. in the description box below, as well as the link to the daily version of this planner if you wanted to check out that review. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more planner reviews. I usually do 1 or 2 each week. The subscribe button is below, and I'll see you in the next video.